Breezing with Bierman is back. Adam Bierman. Now we have
Breathing?
That's what it sounded like.
breathing.
Breathing with
Well-spoken English is a bourgeois affectation.
Breezin with Bierman.
We're back with Jody Wood, who does improv and acting coach.
I think it's more of a stink cloud with Bierman, but go on.
Stop your go
She's
get.
this is
got
my intro.
You have to
don't
choose
mind.
between Jesus or the penis. That's what your problem is. I'm sorry.
I
With
take
the church
exception.
lady.
I take exception to that, young man.
Jody, this is the church lady.
Hi, church lady.
Good
I'm Jody
evening.
Wood. It's very
How
nice
do
to
you
meet
do?
you. What's wrong with your mouth?
Well, absolutely nothing. I'm just in my usual state of trying to do the Lord's work, and I'm monitoring the level of dysfunction and evil in this studio.
That's Adam.
So you're basically saying I'm Satan.
Adam Gregory Bierman
Why do you keep coming back then?
says something. He says,
Nobody else wants to talk to her.
That's true.
I am trying to get Adam Gregory Bierman off the wicked path.
It's not going to happen.
Thank you.
Well, someone has to help save this young man's soul.
Why?
Because that's
There's
what
millions
God,
of souls
that's
out there
what
that
God
needs-
wants me to do.
Yeah, why my soul?
Just him.
I'm too busy on
He
Pornhub.
has an influence on the public, don't you
wish.
see? He has a platform here. He can do good or he can do evil.
Well, I saw some very good things that just happened here, so I think you're full of shit. What do you think of that word?
Well, that is not a nice word, and it's not
Why?
very
It's just a
godly.
word.
It's not a very godly word.
Well, God could be used in many different ways too, though, that word.
Oh no, moral relativism, is that where we're going to go this evening?
Just saying. I don't even know what that
John
means.
3:16. You know.
There she goes, bookmarking the good book, written by Stone Age men, talking about some imaginary...
Hundreds of years later.
Yes.
Well, I'm afraid that just reflects a lack of faith, gentlemen.
What is faith?
What is faith?
What is faith?
What is faith?
Yeah, what is faith? What about speaking Chinese?
That question has been pondered for centuries.
Well, we're still pondering it then. What is
Well,
your-
I'd
what
like
is
to
your
know.
opinion?
I'd like to know what you have faith in, Mr. Wood.
She's deflecting.
She really is. She really is. And there goes that mouth thing again.
She's on lemons and limes.
You know, I think she used to do porn.
I know.
She's trying to just kind of
That
bounce
could
back
be
from
it.
that.
That's why she can't. She
Yeah.
went to the opposite direction.
Yeah. Now you're trying to overkill just because you feel guilty about something you did early in your life.
Or something happened to you early in life.
Yeah, church lady.
Cobwebs, you know what? Anyway.
Again,
I believe
sir.
faith. Well, yeah. See, now all of a sudden it's turned on me. You're right. Okay.
Tell me
Faith
about it.
is a woman's name.
A woman's name.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
That's a thoughtful answer.
Yes.
That's
It's
very
true, too.
thoughtful.
It's very basic and it's true.
I see.
But
I
I
see.
think faith is also believing in something very strongly and knowing that it's going to be okay and having something to live for.
I'll get new headshots.
New
cheaply.
headshots. What do your headshots have to do with faith in the Lord?
It's all about me and it's about my career. And I
Oh,
get new headshots.
I see.
The Lord wants to see his new headshots.
I see. The Lord wants to see your new headshots.
If I can kind of segue, this is a man of integrity. This is a man who has taken a path and a vision and had faith and made this faith come to fruition. This man is a real actor
I see.
and improv expert.
I see. So faith in the gods of improv. Is that what
Are
I'm
you a tape
hearing?
record? She's like a Jewish grandmother,
Is
really.
this like
Is she not
is
Jewish?
this paganism?
It should be like a
Paganist,
synagogue lady.
pagan thoughts, pagan notions.
Well, we're gonna have to. Can you listen for a second instead of pontificating? Because Jody's gonna lead us.
It's her. We're interviewing her.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we have to do improv. I thought.
Oh, we have to do improv.
See how fast time goes when you're having fun.
What was this?
That was an interview.
Are
See?
you on,
What was this? That
you
was
on-
brilliant.
Were you on medication?
I could bring some next
Do you
time.
have some?
Okay.
I might have some in my car.
This is a great interview. I hate
Like
this. You should have come on earlier because I think this would be a great interview too. If Jody ever wants to come back, we could just do a 15-minute interview, but we have to do improv because we have 5 minutes and 40 seconds, and I feel pressure.
Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Go on.
You know why
Okay.
Jesus didn't go to law school? He got nailed on the boards. Anyway,
No, Jesus walked into the hotel. He put 3 nails up on the desk. He said, "Can you put me up for the night?" Anyway,
Jody, yes, sorry.
improvisation. Let's do a little bit improv here, church lady and Dr. Vivian and Adam. You know, improv is always fun. People hear the word improv, they get scared to death. It's not about that. It's just about living in the moment. There are rules, and one of the basic rules of improvisation is to say yes and in the beginning. That's a mental state of mind. It becomes a mindset. It's So what it means is, yes, I'm listening to you, and I'm going to build on your idea. I'm not going to deny, because that gives me nothing to work off of. So we're going to work off of one another. So and you, Adam, have been in my acting class before, and we do this exercise called Yes and I can show you very quickly how this works and why it's so important. It's the foundation of improvisation. So why don't we do a little bit of the Yes and exercise?
Just you and I.
You and I.
Okay.
Okay. It's really great to be co-hosting your show. I'm honored.
Yes, and I like the way that you praise me.
Yes, and when I praise you, it makes me feel better because I know you're going to pay me later.
Yes, and the payment will be with the love and respect that you get from me.
Yes, and that's why I live in a poor house.
Yes, and maybe you should get your wife to work.
Yes, and she's been working for years. You know, she's a working woman.
Yes, and don't I feel a little silly and stupid? Without denial, I'm sorry.
No, it was asking a question. I told you several times, never
Don't ask
ask
a
questions
question.
in yes and.
Yes, and,
That's
okay.
why he keeps coming back to the class. Fucking idiot.
Yes, and I feel stupid.
No, yes, and stupid is a really strong word. It's like faith.
Yes. Stupid is as stupid does.
Yes.
Would you like to try it, your church lady?
Yes, and I would like
Can
to join
Vivian go
in.
with her too? I want.
Do you want to try it?
At the same time?
No, just tell her.
Oh,
Tell her something. Like I'm a doctor of. What do you do?
I'm a psychiatrist and a writer.
Yes.
Yes, and I imagine that your goal is to help people.
Yes, and also to make sure that they stay crazy.
Otherwise, you'd be out of business.
Yes, and I'm not so sure I understand about the crazy part, but crazy is as crazy does.
And Crazy's sitting right next to you.
Yes, and he took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm sorry.
That's
Just couldn't
okay.
help it.
Yes, and because crazy people keep me in business and they're really interesting.
Yes, and interesting people can also be found at church.
Should we do three-headed expert? Can you give us like 2 more extra minutes too? I'm talking to that. So you want to do three-headed expert? You're in charge. What do you want to
Yes,
do?
there's a little game we're going to play now called one word sentence. Usually it's one word story. We don't have enough time, so we're going to make up a sentence one word at a time and go around like that. Okay.
Okay.
My name is Harriet Tubman, and I love to eat Wheaties. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
Anything. All right.
Shall I
So
start?
start.
My
Name
Is
Vivian
Bierman.
and
I
thought
That
I'd. I'm the teacher.
I know you see
sing
a
a cappella
Song.
this
afternoon
when
I.
vacuumed
underneath
the
Bed. There. Basically, that's it. Now, I guess we can't switch chairs because we're
sure.
in a,
Can we switch chairs?
in microphones. No, let's
No.
forget.
Oh
it.
shoot. Anyway, yeah, go on.
Three-Headed Expert is a game we do in improvisation where we put 3 people together. It's like one person with 3 heads. They become an expert in something, which we get a suggestion from the audience, for example. So if you guys are 3 people, I'm going to ask you a question. My name, you're an expert in, let's say you're an expert in
Toenail clipping?
toenail clipping.
And we
That's
do
a
one
great
word at a time.
suggestion.
Okay.
Now, thank you. Now I'm going to be the host of the show.
Okay.
Hi, and welcome to Manicures and Pedicures. My name's
there
Jody
was
Wood, and
there
I'll be
was
your-
a show here about that for a minute.
There was?
Yeah.
Huh.
Didn't last long.
I wonder why. Got clipped, I guess. But I'm pumped. 3-Headed Expert. You're an expert in toenail clipping. Hi, what is your name?
My
name
Is
Fenlon
clipper.
What are the odds? What are the odds? What makes you an expert in toenail clipping?
my
expertise
Comes
from
looking
at
teeny tiny
Which is one word. That's a hyphenated word.
nails.
You start off with teeny tiny nails? Are you some kind of sick bastard?
nails
components.
That
are
Obviously not an expert in grammar, but keep
Appendages.
need
for
Attention.
yeah.
Very good. Very good. I'm a man that thinks it's okay to get a manicure. Does that make me gay?
being
gay,
Is.
something
that,
Is.
needed
in,
Everyone's.
shop.
I guess you mean like the nail shop. So it pays to be. Look, I don't want to. I've been in the theater a long time. I know a lot of gay people, and they all just do nails. Okay. Now, what's the best nail polish to use and why?
I,
No.
That
there,
Are.
plenty
of,
Amazing.
nail,
polishes,
Available.
but
the
Absolute.
best
one,
Is.
What are you upset about?
for Micah.
Is that are there animals tested on that?
certainly,
Turtles.
Oh my God! What do you think of that, church lady? Are we gonna have a round table now?
No, yeah, yes. Do we have time?
Very
for
good,
that?
you
Yeah,
guys.
good, thank you. And we'll be right back.